now that we are going to have multiple ASINs, what I did is basically categorized all of them. So we have just 9 categories. In that way, we can go from the top to the bottom and the details. What I was checking here is basically SEO opportunities. Best categories that we have are shampoo and body wash, baby powders, because they represent like 70% of the revenue of the last 90 days. I was working on this like to prioritize the work. The idea here with SEO is basically get all the terms that the customers are searching in order to include all these search terms into the listings. In that way, we will get the organic ranks. I used 3 tools to do this. All of these tools are coming just from Amazon numbers. First one is the Product Opportunity Explorer, where Amazon puts all your products in niches. The logic of Amazon is basically he gets all the products and divide all the products by niches, like little groups, customer needs basically. The products that you have appear in many niches, like baby shampoo, organic baby wash, lavender baby wash. So these are all the niches, and these are the search terms for those niches. All the yellow ones are the ones that we are not currently using, and that is a huge opportunity because we are not using them like exact match. You know, this is exact phrase match. We have to try to include them in the exact match in order to have higher ranks. There are like many others that have branded name from competitors. We can use them like in strategies in advertising in order to compete like offense, defense. What I did also is use the search query performance. This is also Amazon information that is basically saying that we need to use these others that we don't currently have. And also I did the competitors analysis, that this is basic one that we normally do. Well, as a summary, I got, well, these are the competitors that I got with the sales and everything. But basically what we have is a list that we already are working on that in order to include, for example, the best keywords in our listing. I think that will prove a lot. Basically, I did the same for baby powders. We'll see in the following weeks how this goes, but in theory, it should work, you know?
Yeah, thank you. That's great. What I really want to do is keep track of my shea butter reviews, because eventually all of these adult gel washes will be converted to the shea butters and the gels won't exist anymore. That'll take time because it's expensive for me to have the manufacturer create the shea scents. So as I see which ones are most popular, eventually I'll move over and do that. But I just want to make sure that that product is loved as much as the gel, because I'm getting such great feedback on the gel that I don't want to switch it and then have people be like, oh shoot, they switched the formula, I don't like it as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I'm trying to read all those reviews and make sure that like people like them.
I'm not seeing here an option to specifically see the review of the product that is already in the parentage, but I will ask the team because they might know how to do it. In any case, if you go to product detail page, you can see it, but if it's in parentage, that's what you are saying correct. It's hard to know which one does it refers to unless the customer is mentioning that. In this specific case, we are seeing here unscented body wash. The reviews are pretty good. This is why I came back. I love to see that because I've seen this kind of comments several times.
Thank you.
Another great product of the brand. This is super good to hear because it means that the customers are using your brand, so they are testing other products also. This is something that is going to help you increase the brand awareness too. We recently have a newly approved budget, which is now $600 a week. So we'll be working towards increasing the spending, and that means launching more ads or increasing the bids, which will help us position better, undercut the competition, and appear even more on the first search page. This is something that we are focused on. And thank you again for helping us with this.
Yeah, well, I don't mind doing it at all. I like it. I had a question about the barcodes. So what happens in Amazon? Like, think all my barcodes are good, but say that, you know, one of my older barcodes comes back and Amazon's like, oh, this one's being used and we have to set up a case or whatever. And say I had to change a barcode. Can we keep that same product if I have to change the barcode?
Why it's happening? It's happening because maybe your barcode is associated with another brand. So it depends, where did you purchase your barcodes? Was it at the official GS1 website or it was somewhere else? If I'm not mistaken, I think you bought it as a bulk somewhere else. So it is turning out to be associated to some other brand. So if you are receiving that information, it means
I'm just wondering like what would happen.
Good. Better to wonder than to get it. Yeah. And then if you are wondering why is Amazon doing that, it is like a problem coming. We are always doing the change of the UPC code. Basically, you have to purchase the originally registered GS1 code, which we are then changing, and it's a process that we do. It's not something that is complicated.
Okay.
It can be done very quickly, but it can be done months and months. So it really depends on case. The experiences are different.
But I was just wondering, I can always change my labels and buy the new barcode from the official place, but I just wanted to make sure that if I do that, I can like have a brand new product.
No need for that. It can be simply changed. Like in the very, very worst case, your listing can get suppressed or deactivated. We can resolve that. With Amazon, everything can be resolved. It depends who do you speak from the seller support, because sometimes the staff is not super efficient in providing the solution. For the conditioner, we noticed that we doubled SEO compared to baby conditioner. We are thinking of probably it will be good to have toddlers and kids in the images, but I'm not sure if it's conditioner, it's okay for the longer hair, right?
I mean, it just depends on, I see some reviews that are like, oh, my 8-year-old loved it. We love, it just depends, but it is
Okay.
really thick. I don't know. I just remember seeing some reviews that it didn't work on longer hair. So I kind of had like an age range. I think it was like up to 5 years old, but
Okay, I
yeah, I
see.
think like toddlers for sure, but not older kids, I don't think.
Okay.
So like toddlers and babies and like
Okay.
younger kids.
Yeah, probably we can check like later in the future if we have more comments like that mentioning kids or toddlers. Probably we could add like a lifestyle image with also kids or toddlers, because in that way people will see. Because if I'm searching, I don't know, I don't have kids, but if I would be searching for a shampoo, for example, if I have a kid, I will search this brand, this product, but I will see only babies. Probably if I see a toddler or a kid, I will say, okay, this is for me, this is for my kid, and I will have more empathy with the listing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know how it works for you, but sometimes when I'm looking for products for my kid, I see that those are from 0 to 16 months, something like that. And sometimes it says like from 0 plus. That's good. Your newborn can use it and your 8 years
yeah,
old
that's a
kid
good
can
idea.
use it. Placing something in there, like a little label, something that can highlight or jump to the side of the customers could be good as well. And adding the lifestyle image, of course, in there with a toddler or a baby, depending on the product or both of them, will be good, as Ramiro mentioned. I believe that those are.
Yeah, another thing that normally sellers do is remarket the same product, same exact product with different label, but for other markets.
Appreciative of all the work you guys are doing. It's so fun to watch my company grow, and I owe that to you guys. So
Thank you.
you.